Celtics absolutely bashed the Heat of Miami last night. Boston's two stars came to play, and it was noteworthy how both Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown turned it up to win the game after both were simply dreadful in the first half. But this is what you expect from Brown and Tatum in big spots. The first half was gross, but they protected the ball and took over, scoring 37 of their 47 combined points in the second half. The numbers on the screen tell the story. And because Miami couldn't throw the ball in the Atlantic Ocean, that was all that was needed. And sure, credits Boston's defense. They suffocated teams all year and all postseason. Great defensive effort, no doubt. But this last night was bad offense. Like the worst offense. Like 4-23 in the third kind of offense. Or shooting 31% of the game offense. Or 15% from three offense. 7 of 45 from three. And they just kept shooting. My guy Kyle Lowry and Max Strus combined to go 0 for 15 from the field. 0 for 12 from three. It's over. Miami's cooked, fried, splat against the wall. They couldn't shoot when they were the best team in the regular season in the East. Now, Boston's defense is elite. Miami's offense is historically bad. And Miami's injured. I've said it in Boston in 6 from day one. It's going to happen. It better. These games have been lopsided and just frankly unwatchable. I don't want to see the Miami Heat again after this Friday night. Aaron Boone's not lying. The Yankees beat the Orioles to win a series. Pitching, defense, timely hitting. And this is how you make the playoffs and become the best team in baseball, by beating bad teams. And the Yankees did it, to Boone's point, and it's legit, after putting a slew of players on the injured list yesterday, including slugger Giancarlo Stanton, who has been absolutely locked in and on fire to start the season. But you can make the case the Yankees start their biggest test of the year tonight when they travel to face Tampa and face the Rays in that dump of a ballpark. Tampa has been the class of the AL East for years. The Yankees, though, as we speak, have the best record in baseball. But even though the Yankees have the best record in baseball, they're only 4.5 games ahead of the Rays. Tampa, always solid. Yankees this year have been spectacular. Look at the pitching matchups. To me, it clearly favors the New York Yankees. But I say this as a Yankee fan. I'd sign up for a split. That's the respect I have for the Rays. No Stanton to me is a big deal. 3 out of 4 would be absolutely huge and a major statement. But look, survive the injuries, survive the Rays, hold serve. Mike Trout and the Angels come to town next week. I thought last night was another sign, seriously, of just how special the Yankee season can be. Keep the train on the tracks as the injuries certainly stockpile, but the competition gets better as the Yankees face the Rays for the first time all season long. Tom Brady talked to the press and says he feels great. Best shape of your life season for NFL players this time of year. Except, it's Tom Brady. He never says things like that, and the rest of the NFL should be on notice. As Brady explained, he had MCL surgery last offseason, and now for the first time, he truly feels 100% for the first time since the aforementioned surgery. Crazy to think Brady didn't feel 100% last year with the knee and put up these MVP caliber numbers. At age 44, Tom Brady's knee was barking and he did this. I mean, he's the GOAT. And if it wasn't for Aaron Rodgers' greatness, Brady would have won the MVP. And my entire mentality is this is it for Brady. He said he's playing, he said in the past, he's playing until he's 45 years old, and that's this year. He inked a deal to work as a lead NFL analyst for the NFL on Fox for mega cash next to our good friend Kevin Burkhardt. So why would Tom Brady keep playing past this season? Look, he's going to have a banner season. He feels great. The weapons are plentiful. The Evans and Chris Godwin combination, I think it's as great or better than any 1-2 punch receiver in the league. Don't sleep on Russell Gage as a sensational signing. Lenny's back. I think Gronk's going to join at some point. Bruce Arians is out, and that to me is a positive. Tom Brady's going to dazzle in his final act. Tom Brady and I both turned 45 this summer. I am also in the best shape of my life. I also woke up and my back hurt. My hamstrings too. I am honestly, as we speak, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. Every single day I'm tired. I can always tighten up the old abs. But Tom Brady feels amazing. Damn you, Tom Brady. Why do you have to be so perfect? It's Blockbuster featuring a couple of gigantic names. D'Angelo Russell headed to Minnesota in exchange for Andrew Wiggins and draft picks. Now, let me say this for the record. I like Wiggins more than most. It is more than fair to say Wiggins never lived up to being the number one overall pick in 2014. And his current contract is crazy and insane. But he's a really good player on the wing. I will say this on record. I love this deal for the Golden State Warriors. And with Steve Kerr and Bob Myers, it's a smart gamble that Wiggins will get it with the culture and the structure of the Warriors. They have earned that benefit of the doubt. Prediction: Andrew Wiggins plays the best basketball of his entire career with the Warriors when Steph and Clay are healthy. Welcome back, time to Schein. What an epic throwback Thursday and our love for the Andrew Wiggins deal for the Golden State Warriors. It has been absolutely perfect. Golden State, perfect place for Wiggins to shine. And listen, the Golden State Warriors, Game 5 tonight with the Dallas Mavericks, and one of the reasons why I expect Golden State to win this game and close it out is Andrew Wiggins is playing like a star. And in the last game in San Francisco, he had the best game of his entire life. And I think Wiggins, you had to see the forest through the trees here, right? I mean, you put a player like this on a team like that with the superstars that they have, the winning culture, with Steph, with Clay. Look, I expect all these guys to perform tonight. I know that Thompson's been off his game a little bit. I think Clay is going to rain threes tonight. Steph's going to have a monster game. I think Wiggins is going to absolutely dominate. And listen, I think Steve Kerr, he's really the main reason why I felt so strong that Wiggins was going to be incredible for Golden State, because Steve Kerr, and I've made this case before, is a top 5 coach in NBA history. And when he wins another championship this year, people are not going to fight me on this. Steve Kerr is unbelievable. And what he's done, it's the X's and O's, but it's putting guys in position to be successful. It's also getting them to get it between the ears. And I think what he's done with Wiggins, look at what he did in Minnesota versus Golden State. Listen, I firmly believe this. We'd be talking about Wiggins as a Hall of Famer if he played his entire career in Golden State for Steve Kerr. So I think this run is amazing. I think this team is amazing. I think they win without question. When it was all said and done, I think they get it done with regards to taking care of business in Game 5 tonight. And I think that Andrew Wiggins is going to help put Golden State in position to win a championship. That was the thought process when they made the trade, why they made the trade, and it's all paying dividends for these incredible players and these incredible individuals in terms of the coach and the general manager, Kerr and Bob Myers, for the Golden State Warriors. This is the anatomy of a successful team. So maybe my expectations for Jason Kidd as the Mavericks head coach were a little off. Take a listen. And now Jason Kidd is going home to coach the Mavericks, and I hate it. I despise it. Jason Kidd is slippery, and as we said time after time on Time to Shine, he's not going to stab you in the back, he's going to stab you in the face. Also, there's also this, and it needs to be stressed. He's not a good coach. Legendary Hall of Fame ball player who obviously won a title in Dallas, but he's a subpar leader on the sideline. I mean, look at the nuggets of failure and futility here. He was bad in Brooklyn, snuck out in the middle of the night and went off to Milwaukee. He was uninspiring there. Heck, all you need to know, he couldn't win with Giannis. I want to make sure that I'm crystal clear. I love Jason Kidd as a ball player. He was legendary. As an NBA coach, he's been terrible. He coached 2 talented teams and did nothing. Terrible job by the Dallas Mavericks giving him a third chance. So I was clearly dead wrong here, and I'm happy for Kidd and for Mark Cuban and for Luka Doncic that I was dead wrong. And today, with the season on the brink, that's the right time for me to stress it. Kidd has just been terrific with the Dallas Mavericks. But look, for Luka, for Jason Kidd to get over the hump, they need eventually to get Luka Doncic some help. And, Jason Kidd, look, I don't regret anything I said watching it back. I mean, that's how I felt. The numbers, the field, Brooklyn, Milwaukee, stabbing people in the face. I mean, that was all part of the slippery approach. I don't regret anything I said, but wow, it worked out brilliantly and I was wrong. So now I expect Luka, who is phenomenal in elimination games, and he deserves credit for that. I think Luka's going home tonight. I think Kidd's going home tonight. They need to get more. I mean, Jalen Brunson's a good player. He's not great. He's an unrestricted free agent. I'm sure the Knicks are going to overpay for him. Dinwiddie, Bullock, DFS, these guys are good role players. They're not who you want as player number 2, 3, 4. The free agents, right now UFAs in the NBA for this upcoming year, they're awful. We killed the board. It's killable. Now, the stars you could trade for, now we're cooking. Put Donovan Mitchell on that team, put Paul George on that team, Bradley Beal could be available. But here's the deal. Got to match up the dough. And right now, the Dallas Mavericks don't have any kind of cap room. So at the end of the day, it's going to be very interesting to see how they attack it, because they know now they have the coach, right? And Luka loves Kidd. They know they have a superstar who can carry you to new heights. Doncic is that special and worthy of all the praise as a top 3-4 player in the NBA right now that comes his way. He could end up being next year the best or second best player in the entire league. But now it's going to the lab, find ways to make the team better, because it's going to be Dinwiddie tonight, it's going to be DFS, it's going to be Brunson, it's going to be Bullock, hell if I know. And they don't know either. They've done a great job on defense. Kidd deserves all the credit. They have the coach, they have the star. Now find a way to get a great second star for Luka. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell for more videos.